Hello friends, 40 here from LucidMix.com with another Mix Tricks video for you. Today I want to show you how you can experiment and be imaginative using a gate and a compressor. I call this my dancing gate, and I'm going to show you how I apply this to drums to create not only liveliness but a point of interest you can bring in and out of your mix. So I've got this session with various drum instruments recorded, including stereo overheads, stereo room mics, and stereo ambient mics. When I pulled up the faders, I decided the ambient mics weren't really bringing anything to the party, so I muted them. But then I had an idea to add them in at points in the song with my dancing gate idea. I'll play you the drum track, which has a tape saturation, and I've added the Neve 88RS console to each track. Then I'll show you how I use the ambient mics I'd muted to stimulate the performance and add vibrance and a point of interest. So I brought the ambient mics in and out there just to show you that they, that whilst they're adding a little bit of gain and they probably give you the impression they're adding something, they weren't really adding anything that the overheads and the room mics weren't adding. So now I'm going to show you that track in solo and what I've applied to it and why. I've got a Studer on there, A800. I've got a bit of tape saturation so that I'm adding a bit of warmth to the recording itself. Then I've actually flattened the stereo image into mono. I'll explain why. I want to concentrate the energy of the dancing gate down the middle of my mix. I don't want to have this, hi-hats popping off in my right ear and ride cymbals popping off in my left ear. I want to be able to have it concentrated so that it doesn't detract from the rest of the mix and the other things that are going on. And the Neve 88RS is where I'm going to use the compressor and the gate to show you how I'm going to get the track dancing. So I'm going to play the ambient mics in solo, then I'm going to adjust the settings on the compressor and the gate to show you exactly how I create what I call a dancing gate. Just to explain what's going on, I've set the compressor to such an extreme that it's smashing the ambient mics and hyping up the room that it was recorded in. But then I apply the gate and I mess with the threshold and the release time so that it opens and closes in time to the beat, or where it sounds good to me. You probably heard when I was bringing the threshold around, there was a point when it was going into eighths, which also sounded quite good. But I'm not looking for that today. I'll play you the entire drum part now, and I'll drop in the ambient mics. I'll drop them in and out, so you get the idea of what they're actually bringing to the party. I hope that inspires you to try something similar, or even just get you thinking what you could do with a track that was otherwise bringing nothing at all to the party. That's all I got time for today, friends, but I'll be back next week with more mix tricks. Please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a trick, and of course, if you've got any questions, just leave a comment below or email me at lucidmix.com. I'm away to get some very strong coffee on account that my 2-year-old kept me awake most of the night. Have a great day. Cheers.